Have you ever looked at your dog and just known they were trying to tell you something? It's not always a bark or even a tail wag. Nope. Sometimes it's this quiet, almost secret language. Well, today we're going to decode that language. We're going to uncover the 7 ways your dog is saying thank you, probably without you even realizing it. I mean, seriously, think about it. Have you ever caught your dog just looking at you and you felt like there was a whole conversation happening just in that gaze? Could you be missing these little thank yous that they're sending your way every single day? Understanding these signs can totally transform your relationship with your dog. So let's dive in and find out what they've been trying to tell you all this time. But hey, before we get into our top 7 signs, if you're really passionate about understanding your dog on a deeper level, and I know you are, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Love Dogs. We're all about decoding the secret world of our furry best friends, so go on, hit that subscribe button, and join our pack. All right, let's get right into it. The ways your dog says thank you might really surprise you. It's usually not about these grand gestures. It's all about the little things. Our first category of thank yous is all about gifts. That's right, your dog is a gift giver. Let's take a look at how they use their most prized possessions to show you just how grateful they are. So coming in at number 7, we have what I like to call the slobbery gift. Oh, you know the scene. You're just chilling on the couch, minding your own business, and all of a sudden there's a soggy, well-loved toy dropped right in your lap. Now, it might seem like they just want to play, but believe me, this is so much more than that. Okay, this is where it gets really, really cool. That toy, that's their most prized possession, and they are choosing to share it with you. It's their way of saying, hey, this thing makes me so happy, and I want you to have that happiness too. It is a huge sign of trust. And when you accept their little gift, even if it's just a pat on the head, you're completing the loop. You're telling them, I hear you, thank you for the thank you. All right, at number 6, we have the post-bath thank you kiss. Have you ever noticed how after you've done something for them, like given them a bath or maybe cleaned their muddy paws, they just have to cover you in kisses? That's not just some random burst of affection. It's a very specific thank you. And there's actually some science behind this. Licking releases endorphins. Those are the feel-good chemicals in both you and your dog. It's a behavior they learned as puppies when their mothers would lick them to show care and affection. So when they lick you, they're not just saying thanks. They're saying, you're my family, you take care of me, and I love you so much for it. Okay, so we've talked about gifts. Let's move on to our next category of thank yous, the ones that are all about physical closeness. If you have a Velcro dog who is always right by your side, you are definitely going to want to hear this. Coming in at number 5 is the personal shadow. You know exactly what I'm talking about, the dog who follows you from room to room, yep, even into the bathroom. Now, it's so easy to just dismiss this as being clingy, but it's actually a huge compliment. You are their safe space. You are their home base. Every single step they take in your shadow is a vote of confidence, a walking, talking thank you for making them feel so secure. Just take a look at this. On the left, you see what it looks like to us, a clingy dog who just won't give us any space. But on the right, you see what's really going on in their mind, a dog who feels so safe and secure with you that they can't imagine being anywhere else. It's not about being needy. It is all about gratitude. They're basically saying, you're my protector, so I'm sticking with you. Okay, at number 4, we have the full body hug. It's that moment when your dog just comes over and leans their entire body weight against you. You can feel that warmth and that gentle pressure. It's such a quiet, understated gesture, but wow, it is packed with meaning. That lean is your dog's way of saying something incredibly specific. If they could talk, they would say this right here. I can relax because you are here. Just think about that for a moment. You are their source of calm. You are their safe harbor in a chaotic world. What a massive compliment that is. So we talked about gifts, and we've talked about physical closeness. But some of the most powerful thank yous are the ones that are completely silent. Let's get into the quietest and maybe the most meaningful signs of gratitude. Coming in at number 3 is the proximity nap. You sit down on the couch, and before you know it, Your dog is just plopped down right at your feet. They're not asking for anything. They don't want a treat. They don't want to play. They just want to be near you. This is a huge, huge sign of trust. A dog is at their most vulnerable when they're sleeping. So when they choose to sleep near you, they are saying, I trust you completely. I know you'll protect me. And have you ever heard your dog let out that deep, contented sigh as they settle down next to you? That is the sound of pure, unadulterated gratitude. It means I feel safe. At number 2, we have something that's so subtle, you might miss it if you're not paying close attention. It's the soft gaze. It's that moment when you look over and your dog is just looking at you, not in a feed me kind of way, but with soft, relaxed eyes. That gaze is pure, uncut love. It's your dog's way of saying, I see you, and I'm so glad you're here. And get this, when you and your dog make eye contact like that, both of your brains release oxytocin, the love hormone. It's a silent conversation that literally strengthens your bond on a chemical level. How amazing is that? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The number one way your dog says thank you is the gentle nudge. That little bump from their nose might seem like such a small thing, but it is one of the most direct and intentional ways they have of communicating with you. Think about the last time your dog did this. Did it happen right after you filled their water bowl or maybe gave them a good scratch right behind the ears? Well, that is not a coincidence. That little nudge is a physical thank you tap. It's their way of saying, hey, I saw what you did there. You did good, and I appreciate it. So there you have it. The 7 secret ways your dog is saying thank you every single day. And the really amazing thing is, once you start to recognize these signs, you'll see them everywhere. It's like learning a whole new language, and it's a language that will bring you and your dog closer than you ever thought possible. So just to recap, we have number 7, the slobbery gift of their favorite toy. 6, the post-bath thank you kiss. 5, being your personal shadow. 4, the full-body hug of a gentle lean. 3, the proximity nap that shows complete trust. 2, that soft gaze that's just pure love. And number 1, the thank you tap of a gentle nudge. Now that you know the secret language of dog gratitude, your relationship with your best friend is never going to be the same. And hey, if you want to learn even more ways to connect with your dog, make sure you're subscribed to Love Dogs. We have a ton of great content just like this coming your way. So I'll leave you with this one question. Now that you're in on the secret, what thank you will you notice today? Keep your eyes and your heart open. Your dog has a lot to say. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.